And thank you for watching News 12 New Jersey. I'm Milburn. Now, less than a day after 3 people were shot during a high school football game, 5 men now in police custody. Hillary, I listened into the governor, and one of the things he said was that they are ready to go. A chopper crashed in Manhattan. The helicopter landed in the Hudson River. How do you want the world to remember your dad?
He was a good man, family man.
The 12-year-old boy who was killed on Tuesday in Jackson Township after police say he was hit by a car as he was trying to cross the street. As we understand it, this was a family that was known and loved by this community. We helped Tiandra Chandler. I can carry this for you. Where are you carrying it? After she rescued her pet gerbils on Monday, neither of which I had, but I tried it anyway, and it was bad.
Lock in. Get it.
That is truly awesome. It's hard to get this guy excited, but the whole time this story was going on, he's cheering for Paul.
Air drums.
I love this music if it's Friday. Hey guys, and this is big news. The winner has been That's right. The winner has been announced and crowned the best burger in all of Westchester. I'm Milburn. Join me every Sunday and Thursday for a look inside of these fabulous, sometimes over-the-top homes. Nothing says luxury living like having the Long Island Sound as your own private backyard. Today, folks, we're actually at the home of an international iconic movie star. Think about the movies Sixth Sense or Fifth Element or even Die Hard. So before we begin the tour, can we just talk about this door? Now we'll take you to a home that is filled with 5 floors. Yes, 5 floors of luxury. Who do you imagine living in a place like this?
Rich people.
Exactly. Right. For state lawmakers, the path to recreational legalization is fraught with landmines.
I'm working towards it passing this year. There's been tons of opposition.
This is a complicated battle because it forces us to examine many hot-button issues like public safety, race in the criminal justice system, and also addiction. As soon as Thomas took the plea deal, the city council wasted no time in trying to oust him from office. Are you taking the fall for the mayor?
No comment.
Any regrets?
Sorry, I really don't want to talk to you.
This is an opportunity to apologize to the kids or say what you will to them for spending their money.
Do we know what prompted these changes?
That's a question that a lot of folks are asking. About 6 weeks ago, he was offered a deal that had him pleading guilty to a felony and stepping down immediately. Then all of a sudden today, he gets this new deal. Tensions remain very high here at City Hall. Just behind me, a half-dozen police officers gathered outside of the city council chambers. More questions than answers this morning as a community coming together, trying to deal with this tragedy. Right now on News 12 New Jersey, we are on a storm watch. But falling trees, a big deal. You can take a look at this huge tree. Joining me right now, Kevin Oshevsky. His car happens to be underneath one of those trees. And this is not the first time.
No, it's the second time.
Just around the corner from Renee, we arrived on Sand Street, and this neighborhood has the look and feel of a war zone. That weather is very unexpected for this time of year.
Right. That's something you might expect more in the summertime.
She's absolutely fantastic. I now know for sure what I'm getting Annalisa for Christmas, because you love her from Frozen, right?
I do love her. She has the voice of an angel, but Ty just startled me. He's like, I'm going to get you that for Christmas. And I go, me? And we were on camera. I think it went over camera. It's so funny.
Here we go.
So
it's
funny.
Time for your birthday smiles, everybody. And thanks for watching News 12. I'm Milburn, and for Lisa Salvadorini. Now, mostly cloudy on your Tuesday here in the Hudson Valley. Matt Hamler is in our Weather Center with a look at our hyper-local forecast. And Matt, I guess the best thing we can say about the forecast is that at least things have returned back to normal.
Right, and seasonable for this time of the year.
Police in Orange County now investigating reports of a stabbing last night at a Walmart there. News 12's Blaze Gomez has the story from Walk Hill.
According to Blaze Gomez, News 12.
A Yonkers man is facing charges after police say he opened fire outside a bar before leading them on a wild chase. Police say 22-year-old Tony Orlando Saez was involved in some sort of dispute outside the Eclipse Bar on Riverdale Avenue. Now, as an officer approached them, police say he fired 2 shots hitting the front door area. Then he hopped into a pickup truck and took off, leading cops on a chase through the city before crashing on South Broadway. Now, the driver of that truck ran off, but Saez was arrested. The handgun allegedly used in the shooting was stolen from South Carolina. And the quadruple murder trial of a former police officer, Nicholas Tartaglione, will not begin in September after all. The U.S. Attorney's Office made the request last week, but defense attorneys objected, citing a number of issues. Now, a judge agreed with Tartaglione's lawyers. There's no word on when this trial will start. The suspect faces the death penalty in the 2016 deaths of 4 men in Orange County stemming from a botched drug deal. A young couple in Orange County killed in a tragic single-car crash. State police say 20-year-old Alexis Lewis from Chester and her 21-year-old boyfriend Holmes Shinden from Montgomery died Saturday morning. Authorities say Shinden was driving his girlfriend to work when he crashed his car into a tree along Route 208 in Hamptonburg. A GoFundMe page has been set up to help Lewis's family. Police believe speed appears to be the blame. And dozens of nurses rallying this morning over wages and working conditions at one local hospital. News 12's Darius Razius is in New Rochelle with more.
Nurses
and local service providers hold a fair for seniors at a community center in Ossining today. The annual event held to inform seniors of programs mandated to improve their quality of life. Now, government officials, including the Westchester District Attorney Anthony Scarpino and State Senator David Carlucci, were in attendance. Carlucci spoke out on some current bills that he's working on that would ban robocalls to protect seniors from scammers, as well as help make utility bills more affordable.
I learned about.
And this is the 7th year the senior fair has been held. And a longtime Republican Westchester County legislator who lost in this year's election now wants a recount. Now, according to court documents, Gordon Burroughs wants to make sure the correct number of votes were tallied in the race for the 15th legislative district seat. Now, Democrat Ruth Walter, she won the race by 202 votes. The district covers Bronxville and parts of Yonkers. Burroughs has held the position for 14 years. And another government shutdown averted, at least for now. House and Senate leaders secured a deal yesterday to extend government funding for 4 more weeks, that is until December 20th. The bill provides a military pay raise, extra cash to gear up for the 2020 census, and allows state highway programs to avoid a massive $7 billion cut that they faced this summer. The House is expected to vote on this agreement later today. And just in time for the holiday season, a new card game aims to keep your Thanksgiving dinner politics free. Is that possible? Mattel's limited edition nonpartisan Uno deck removes the classic red and blue cards, which could be seen as politically charged. They were replaced with more politically neutral colors like orange and purple. Now, the new deck also introduces a new veto card that reads "No Politics." When a family member breaks the no politics rules, just veto them. And if that doesn't work, you can always make them draw 4. Love that. And people in Orange County getting in the holiday spirit today. The city of Middletown cut down its Christmas tree this morning. It was taken down from a home in the town of Walk Hill and then transported to Festival Square in downtown Middletown. The tree is estimated to be about 45 feet tall and planted at a house by the original owners back in 1977. And Matt's here. It is that time of year. The holiday season has started. No turning back.
It was even looking a little bit more like winter. Still is in parts of Dutchess County with those snow showers that came through last night. There were actually a few spots that got around 2 inches of snow.
And welcome back. You're watching News 12 at news12.com. I'm Ty Milburn. Now to some stories that we are following around the region. We're getting new details about yesterday's deadly shooting outside an Oklahoma Walmart. Now, 2 people were killed in the store's parking lot before the shooter turned the gun on himself. Police say he walked up to a red car and unloaded at least 9 shots into the windshield. Officials are looking at surveillance video, trying to piece together what happened. So far, no word on a motive. And we're also learning more about a shooting at a family party in Fresno, California. Police are looking for at least 2 gunmen. Now, the gunmen opened fire Sunday night as dozens of people gathered to watch football. 4 people were killed. Police believe the intended target may have been involved in an earlier disturbance, but they're not elaborating. And criminal charges expected to be filed on the death of Jeffrey Epstein. AP sources say 2 correctional officers responsible for guarding Epstein could be charged as soon as today. They're accused of failing to check on him every half hour as required and then fabricating log entries to show they had. Epstein was found dead in his prison cell in August as he was awaiting a trial on sex trafficking charges. So in your business news, EasyJet making some very bold claims. Their British budget airline says it'll become the first major airline to operate a net zero carbon flight. The offset comes by investing in projects like planting trees or protecting against deforestation. Now, EasyJet surpasses recent pledges of rival airlines, including British Airways, which promised to be carbon neutral by 2050. Now, Motor Trend named its Car of the Year, and it's not even in production yet. Can you believe it? It's the 2020 Corvette, and it's got one major difference. This model's engine is behind the seats like most high-end exotic cars. Take a look at that. Now, every Corvette since 1953 has had its engine in the front under the hood. Now, production isn't expected until early next year. Prices for this #1 car starting at 60 grand. Now let's send it over to your partners at Cheddar for more on your business and tech news.
Hello everyone,
And the United States Postal Service wants to help you embrace your inner Saint Nick. Now it's launching Operation Santa. You pick a letter that was sent to Santa from kids in need across the country, and then you pack an item or 2 on their holiday wish, anything from toys to winter basics like a warm coat or new shoes. Your gift needs to be mailed out by no later than December 20th. And you can learn more about this fantastic program, Operation Santa, by going to beanelf.org. And what a wonderful program that they have that we can kind of do a lot to help kids have a good Christmas.
Absolutely. It's still a month to get that done.
Right.
Absolutely.
There's time. So this weather, things back to normal.
Back to normal, and normal means about 49 degrees this time of the year.
It's not bad.
Not bad, really. And we have...
Now let's take a look at what's trending on social media. Motley Crue making a comeback. I'm on the way. I'm on the way. Home sweet home. Love that song. It's been nearly 6 years after agreeing to never tour again, and the group released this video showing them blowing up that alleged contract, preventing them from going on tour. Now, Rolling Stone reports the heavy metal group will join Poison and Def Leppard for a tour in 2020. No word yet on where that tour is going.
Jolene, 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 please.
It's been 46 years since Dolly Parton released Jolene, and now she is giving fans a chance to make their own mark on this memorable song. Now, Parton and Juliana Hough are asking fans to share their very best versions of the song using hashtag Jolene Challenge. Now, Heartstrings, a series that dramatizes 8 of Parton's classic songs, premieres Friday on Netflix.
Hey, I'm looking for Fred Rogers.
In here.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood.
And it seems Tom Hanks is a little closer to his latest character than he thought. Now, while at the New York screening of his new film, A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, the actor was told he was related to Fred Rogers, who he plays in the movie. Now, Ancestry.com found a common ancestor between the pair, making them 6 cousins. A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood hits theaters this Friday. And for more on what's trending, you can head to our website, news12.com. We'll be right back.